Just when I thought the weather was gonna be great to fly today, what happened? Not gonna be a problem because Rahim is just gonna sit here in the studio and share with you 5 tips to prepare you for your first flight out there in manual mode. Alright, let's get started. What's up fam, Rahim here, and the first tip is big spaces. Unless you live in a mansion, your front lawn is not gonna be enough. I'm talking about big fields, right? Ideally, that's gonna give you a lot of space, comfortable enough for you to make changes up there in the sky without needing to rush, right, within the small space that you have. And of course, fly high for a start. There's no need for you to go really close to the ground. Go up high as your laws permit, right? Singapore is only about 60 meters, but nonetheless, that's enough to give you that adequate space that in case of emergency, you can react. Tip number 2, sit your ass down. There is no need for you to look all cool flying manual mode for the first time standing, because that's gonna make you dizzy or you may even fall over. For the most of us, flying manual mode for the first time, we're gonna have psychomotor problems, right? For myself, I had this issue where whatever the direction I was pointing the drone at, I will see it in the goggles and my physical body will actually follow, alright? And so if you were standing, there is a very high chance for you to trip and fall over, and you're gonna crash the drone definitely. So bring along a wheelchair, have a seat, get comfortable in manual mode, and you'll have an easier learning curve. Tip number 3, have the crosshair switched on. The reason for that is just so that you can easily see whether your drone is pitched upwards or downwards, and at the same time it's an assistant to help you point into the direction that you want to fly into. Tip number 4, before you even put on the goggles, have a look-see where's the pause button and get familiar to how you're going to activate it. The reason for that is because you're in FPV. Once the goggles are on, there is no way, no time for you in case of emergency to take off those goggles and see where the pause button is. Okay, you just need to immediately like, oh okay, it's here. Emergency, just press it. And last tip, number 5 is gonna be format your SD cards. Ideally, you should be doing it back at home. Get all those cards backed up and then get it back into your drone, format it out on the field, just probably give it a check, do it again if you need to. Reason for this is you want a fresh set of cards. Not only is it formatted, but it's empty so that you can freely keep recording whatever footage you need. At the same time, it's probably never gonna give you any compatibility issues. Okay, you do not want to see an error sign that says that your footage was not recorded, right? By the way, I only fly with the setting of manual recording of my footage because I want to start recording the moment I'm ready to go. If you put it on auto, it will only record when the drone launches, and when it lands, it will stop recording. I may want more footage before and after, especially if I crashed my drone, right? So that's where I set my recording to manual. Alright guys, that's gonna be my 5 quick tips for you, and I hope it helps you out there in the field. Now if you have any further questions, do leave me a comment and I'll help you out as soon as I can. Anyways, it's raining, I can't go out and fly. I'm gonna get to other things. Happy New Year by the way, and remember my New Year's resolution is declutter. So I'm gonna get to that. Anyways, I'm gonna wrap it up right here. Now if you've liked this episode, do give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not already. Chat with me. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Pilots, as always, I'll see you in the skies. Peace. By the way, this episode is part of the DJI Avata manual mode tutorial series. Now check out the playlist right here, and if you've not subscribed, click the subscribe button right here. Guys, I'll see you in the next one.